Hey, are you curled up on the couch right now? Or maybe hiding under your blanket, scrolling on your phone? If that's you, congrats. You've officially entered today's perfect chill mode. Because for the next 10 minutes, we're going to talk about something that a lot of people secretly feel, but don't really say out loud. Why does it feel like, after growing up, our circle of friends gets smaller and smaller? We used to be so easy to make plans with. And now, even replying to a message can feel kind of exhausting. So today, let's talk about this gently, no pressure at all. We'll unpack it in the most comfortable way. And hopefully make friendship feel simple, warm, and a little lighter again. Before we start though, go make yourself a cup of our Zen Green Tea. And if you can, pair it with a green tea milk crepe cake made with Zen Green Tea. You know the kind. Those thin, delicate layers of crepes, stacked one by one, with light, fluffy cream in between. When you take a bite, there's this fresh green tea aroma. A soft balance of bitterness and sweetness melting in your mouth. That kind of airy, cloud-like happiness. So sip on your warm Zen green tea. Take a bite of that green tea milk crepe. And just hang out here with me for a bit. If you're curious about our tea, you can click the link in the description below. Or scan the QR code on the screen. The full recipe will be up on our website blog next week. It's super simple. Try making a slice just for yourself and let it be a little moment of self-care. Alright, are your tea and treats ready? Then get comfy. And let me tell you a story. Imagine this for a moment, the world of friendship has actually been quietly changing all along. Back then, we believed that real friendship had to be face-to-face, sitting down together, sharing meals, talking until the sky slowly turned light. That kind of connection felt solid and grounding, like holding a pair of warm hands. But now, the world moves faster. And many people are starting to realize that the person they rely on the most might be someone living in another city. Someone who taps a heart on your post every day, or sends you a funny meme once in a while. Online or offline, both can bring warmth. Both can make you feel, someone gets me. Someone cares. The tools have changed, from landline phones to DMs, from big gatherings to a single cute emoji, but the sense of comfort that comes from being cared about has never really disappeared. Still, maintaining friendships today can start to feel like a second job. You care deeply about your friends, yet between being busy, feeling exhausted, or worrying about bothering them, you slowly find yourself wanting to step back. This is what many people now experience as friendship burnout. It's not that the love is gone, it's that emotional energy gets drained bit by bit, until it feels hard to breathe. That's when we realize, friendships need new rules too, ones that don't leave everyone so tired. Small gestures suddenly become incredibly valuable. A quick haha, I totally get you, a silly emoji, a shared sticker, sometimes these mean as much as a 2-hour heart-to-heart used to. These tiny connections act like glue, quietly holding relationships together. Think about it, do you have a friend you don't talk to often, but when you're feeling low, they send you an unbelievably ugly crying sticker, and somehow the world feels a little less lonely? But reality can be quieter than we expect. Because right now, the world is going through something called a friendship recession. Recent data shows that the number of adults who say they have no close friends has risen from 3% 30 years ago to 12% today. More than half of people didn't make a single new friend in the past year, even though most of them want to. The people who used to have back-to-back weekend plans in college now need to check calendars just to schedule one dinner. It's not that people stopped caring. Life has simply tied us up tightly, with work, responsibilities, endless scrolling, and binge-watching shows. And then one day, you look up and realize you're surrounded by masters of read but no reply. Sometimes, it can make you feel like you've been quietly forgotten. Honestly, when friendship starts to feel a little distant, maybe we don't need to rush to fix anything right away. There's no need to put so much pressure on ourselves. But then the question becomes, how can we gently pull closer to our friends and keep those connections alive? And what if chances to make new friends feel rarer than before? Let me share my thoughts with you. First, send a zero-pressure message to an old friend. A zero-pressure message doesn't ask for an immediate reply. It's simply about sharing something that might make your friend smile, just to let them know you thought of them. For example, if you come across a ridiculously funny post or short video, send it over with a casual line like, "This made me laugh so hard." Or send a cute animal clip and say, "This kitten sleeps as much as you do, lol." Sometimes, you don't even need to say anything at all. Just sharing the post or video is enough for both of you to understand each other without words. What you're really saying is, "Hey, you crossed my mind." When your friend receives it, they usually smile quietly, realizing that they still have a place in your heart. This kind of light, no-burden exchange lets friendship linger like a soft scent, gentle, lasting, and comfortable. Second, treat your low-maintenance friends like hidden treasures. You know what? The most comfortable friendships are often not the ones where you talk every single day, but the ones where you might meet only once in a long while, and yet, when you do, the conversation just flows. Low-maintenance friends might live far away and only catch up every few months. But whenever your emotions are a complete mess, they somehow sense it and suddenly message you, "Hey, have you been okay lately? Want to grab a meal sometime?" Or they'll simply ask, "Do you need to talk? I'm here whenever you want." They don't check in daily, but when you truly need support, they always show up with real care and presence. This kind of friendship is the gentlest emotional anchor. Just knowing they're out there, and receiving an occasional message of concern, can carry you through so many exhausting days. It doesn't require constant closeness to be real. So of course, this is the kind of friendship you treasure like gold, right? Third, use small interest adventures to increase your chances of meeting new friends. This one is especially great for introverts who want more connections but don't love social pressure. You don't have to go to parties or force yourself into awkward conversations to meet new people. Just choose a small activity you already enjoy. For example, sign up for a Saturday morning park yoga trial class, or join an online interest group. Even if everyone mostly just types and shares thoughts, that's totally fine. The key is this: you're not going with the goal of making friends. You're going to enjoy yourself and relax. And if you happen to meet new people along the way, it feels like a little bonus. When you're immersed in something you love, that sense of shared interest naturally draws the right people closer. Especially when you're learning together, making mistakes together, laughing with the person next to you, or sharing photos and ideas in a group, friendship slowly starts to grow, almost without you noticing. Funny how that works, isn't it? Alright, we've talked about a lot today. Friendship isn't a KPI, you don't need more of it, and you don't need to be online every single day. As long as you occasionally let someone feel, "Oh, I have a small place in your heart," that alone is already enough to make them happy. Modern friendships, whether online or offline, are all valid ways to nurture connection. And while a friendship recession may be unavoidable, we can always help things slowly warm back up, in the gentlest, easiest ways. Now it's your turn. Leave a comment and tell me, who's the person you most want to send a zero-pressure message to today? Or do you have that one low-maintenance but incredibly healing treasure of a friend? If this video made your heart feel even a little lighter today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so Chiu style can keep keeping you company, one easygoing moment at a time. And remember to send a little surprise to a friend once in a while. See you next time.